Hey, what is going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I am super happy and excited to see all of you today. Okay, I think I have a very valuable video for a lot of you out there. If you are trying to improve your reselling business, maybe make some more sales and some more money with it, or maybe you're new to the reselling industry, I think this video is going to be extremely important. See, in today's video, I'm actually going to be addressing a comment from my last video from the user KTJ. You can read the comment right here. Thank you so much for the comment. It's a super good question, and I cannot wait to unpack it in today's video. In my last video, I actually shared a little screen recording of some of the sales that I was getting shipped out that day. And well, some of you noticed that I had a sale in there that was as low as $3. Is my business model worth it? Selling items as little as $3, especially when Poshmark takes 20% of it, and there's cost of goods and shipping and work behind all of that. Is it worth it selling goods that cheap? Well, the short answer is yes, absolutely. I think there is a little more nuance to it, and I really want to unpack this question of how do I make money selling items this cheap? See, in today's video, I'm going to talk about a few key aspects and strategies that my business model uses to generate a ton of sales using these cheap items. So let's unpack it. Okay, so we're gonna break out the handy dandy whiteboard for today's video so we can crunch all the numbers on there. It should be a ton of fun. But before we get into that, I just want to extend a warm thank you to everybody who has been supporting the channel, all the comments and the likes and the subs and just all the kind words. You guys are literally the best, and I cannot wait to keep on making more and more videos for you. Thank you, everybody. Let's get into today's video. Okay, now let's talk about how my business makes money on these really low dollar sales, as low as $3. Okay, so here is the cold hard truth about what happens when I sell something for $3. Now, I typically sell most of my items on the Poshmark app, so that's what I'm going to be speaking to in this video. But let's say I sell something for $3, and there's kind of a misconception out there for people who don't sell on the Poshmark app that Poshmark takes 20% of your sale. And well, that is true, but that is only true for sales over $15. It's actually worse for sales under $15. They actually take $2.95 of your sale. So when I sell something for $3, I am only left with a nickel. A nickel. That's all that gets put into my redeemable balance account. So when I share screenshots of my redeemable balance and I have sold something for $3, it's only been 5 cents that's been put into that account. Here is the secret behind these little sales. See, my business actually still makes money, even though I'm losing money on each single $3 sale. And let me explain to you how my business does this. So to help further explain this, I'm going to share a few numbers from my business. The first of which being my cost of goods, my average cost of goods, which is actually $1.70. So every single item that I have listed, I paid on average $1.70 for it. Now every single sale after, cost of goods and taxes and seller fees, all that stuff, is on average $12 per item. I pay about $1.70 for all my inventory, and after everything is said and done, that $1.70 turns into $12. I really like to look at my business on an average, and this is a lifetime average of cost of goods and profit per item. So whether I sell something for $3 or I sell something for $300, it all equates back to this $12 profit mark. So no matter what piece of inventory I get into my business, I always just expect to make $12 on it. So in my opinion, looking at your business on an average is a very, crucial part of running your business. It doesn't get you too high on some items, or it doesn't get you too discouraged on some items, and you're willing to live with $3 sales, and you're also willing to live with $300 sales, knowing that everything will meet in the middle at your lifetime average profit mark. So now you're probably asking yourself, well, if my cost of goods is $1.70 per item and I'm only making 5 cents on a $3 sale? Why do I drop my prices as low as $3 sometimes? Well, let me explain this to you, and this has been honestly a big successful part of my business, and well, it might not seem like that on the surface, but I'm going to explain to you how valuable having items priced like that for your business can be. So first and foremost, I never intentionally list an item as low as $3 unless I maybe got it for free or something, but I am constantly adjusting prices for the inventory in my business first and foremost because I like to keep things fluid and moving. I don't like to sit on inventory very long, and I also like to kind of hit that sweet spot where inventory will hit the market value because sometimes I can't gauge that when I first list an item. So I always like to keep my prices fluid and constantly being adjusted. So here's kind of the natural progression of a piece of inventory in my business that will hit that $3 mark. Let's say I have something listed for $15 and maybe it's not that great of a piece of inventory and I don't know that at the time, and it just sits on the market, doesn't get a bunch of attention, it doesn't sell, and let's say 3 months goes by. Maybe I will adjust the price to, I don't know, $12, and well, same thing, doesn't sell, just keeps sitting and taking up space. Well, maybe I will adjust it to, I don't know, after another 3 months time, now we're 6 months in, maybe I'll adjust it to $10, okay? Same old story, maybe I'll slash the price in half to $5. And well, once I'm about a year in with an item, that's when I will drop it to the lowest allowable price Poshmark will let me drop it to, which is $3. So if I sell a piece of inventory that cheap, that means it is a very old and stagnant piece of inventory that has been, well, eating away at my inventory space. And well, at that point, it is kind of a relief to get it off my hands. Okay, now here is where the magic happens with these really low priced items, especially with items priced as low as $3. See, my Poshmark account is set up where if you buy 2 or more items, I will actually give you a 20% discount on your order. Let's say someone is shopping my Poshmark inventory and they come across something they want that is $37. More times than not, when they catch wind of my buy 2 or more get 20% off deal, they will actually throw one of the $3 items into their bundle. So they add $3 on, which gives them a total of a $40 purchase. But with the 20% off that I like to give out for people who buy more than 2 items at a time, they're actually left with a $32 order, which is actually cheaper than the initial item that they were looking for. Plus, they get a bonus $3 item as well. So they're getting 2 items compared to 1 for cheaper than what the original item would have been. So not only is my consumer very happy because they got, like I said, more than they bargained for, they got an extra item and it was cheaper than what they initially planned on buying with the original $37 price point, but I am extremely happy as well because even after Poshmark takes its 20% fee, I am still left with about $25 on this order. And if you divide that by the 2 items I sold, that leaves me with an average sale price of $12.50 for this order, which, keep in mind, is about my average profit per item for the lifetime of my business. So I took that $3 stagnant old piece of inventory, bundled it with a higher priced piece of inventory, still met my lifetime average for profit per item on a mere $3 item. Okay, now this does not happen 100% of the time, but it is a huge incentive for the consumers browsing my inventory, especially with the deals that I have set in place to, well, incentivize that. But once in a while, somebody will buy something flat out for $3, but it is super unlikely because, well, on average on Poshmark, you have to pay $7 for shipping. So a lot of consumers are not willing to pay over double the price of shipping for a mere $3 item. When this happens, I just suck it up, take the loss, understand that I purchased a bad item. I made a bad purchase if an item had to get that low and it didn't sell before I was able to make money on it. But at the end of the day, I look at my business on an average. So I know that even if this happens, I know on average I'm making $12 per sale per item. To use a real world analogy, and I think this is a good one, it really sums up how business is actually conducted in the real world. You look at like a gas station, okay? A gas station, convenience store, someplace that sells gas. You know that on average, most gas stations lose money when people purchase gas, or if they do make money, it's typically as little as 2 cents per gallon of gas. Why do we go to gas stations? We go there to get gas. That's simply why they're called gas stations. Now, how do gas stations make their money? Make your money when you go inside to use the bathroom and you end up buying a soda or a bag of chips or one of the hot dogs. They make money on the back end, and they simply use gas as a way to get you to their store. Look at my business the same way. I use the low priced items in my business to lure new customers in that will maybe they'll just buy the $3 item, but maybe they'll come back in the future and buy something else, or maybe they will bundle it with another item that will boost the value of the $3 item. It's simply how my business works, and it has been highly effective in driving some very, very good sales. So there you go. That is today's video. I hope you learned something, and thank you again to KTJ for the fantastic comment. I really hope I was able to sum it up very, very well in this video. Okay, so that's it for today's video. I wish you all a fantastic rest of the day. In the meantime, be good to one another, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.